That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
My mentality when I do start to be like, damn, this is a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's what it's supposed to feel like. If you are going toward what the vision look like, and that's like greatness. That's, you know, on multiple levels. That's the vision that I'm working toward. So I'm like, I just think about that, like this shit ain't supposed to feel, you know, comfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to be a burden to a degree.
It's easy to give up.
Hell yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm done. I ain't going. I ain't gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I don't feel like going to work.
The
I'm
one,
done.
yeah,
It's
man.
easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Tattoo Exquisite. Today, the word of the day is consistency. Consistency. That's a very big word to talk about. I feel like consistency is a main priority of 2025. I feel like consistency is one of the biggest priorities of 2025, staying consistent with everything. Let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all want to do in life? What do you want your end goal to be? Like, what do you want to be? What position of power do you want to be? What do you want your job to be? What do you want your business to be? Answer that question. I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds. Now, let me ask you another question. How are you going to achieve that success if you are not consistent? Consistency goes a long way. You got to think about it. Think about the richest people in the world: Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, LeBron James, Elon Musk. Like just in general, the people that invented soap, the people that invented candy, snacks, anything. You have to be consistent. Think about the best basketball players. They have to practice their skill. Practice four times a day, you feel me? Working on handles, working on shot, working on free throws, working on how to get that right touch on a layup to where it's going to smack that glass and go in every time, you feel me? NFL players, quarterbacks, they got to work on passing. They got to work on running out. They got to work on diving. They got to work on, sliding. People that make snacks and candy and stuff, they have to do taste tests. They have to do experiments. They have to keep on testing, making samples. That's the big part of being consistent. Consistency comes with a lot of things that you have to test. I would call it test trials. Like, regardless of whatever it is, they had to be consistent at mastering their craft. I'm not saying I'm perfect. It's definitely some things that I need to be consistent on in 2025. It's definitely some things that I have been consistent on in 2025. You feel me? But we all just got to identify each of our problems. We have to build a schedule around it and just be consistent and grind and grind and grind and grind. I feel like the main thing that I need to get consistent with of 2025 is working out every day, twice a day. If I don't work out, I try to make sure I do 200 push-ups, 300 push-ups, but I need to make sure that I can work out every day, and that's one of the big things that I have to work and focus on. Like I said, with whatever you want to do, if you're not consistent in what you're trying to achieve, what are you doing? And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm saying that as in, like, God gave all of us a task. Every time we need help, he always pushes us. He never pushes us back. He always pushes us forward. So that's where the consistency comes into play. If the Lord is pushing you, how can you not push yourself? And that's a big part that a lot of us need to work on, you feel me? Like, okay, say I'm consistent, I'm going on a good run, you feel me? And then I just get tired, you feel me? I don't feel like recording this video. Oh, I woke up tired, woke up sleepy. Okay, the Lord gonna push you. That's when the Lord gonna give you a push. And then that's all up to you. If you want to record, if you want to watch that video, if you want to go network, if you want to do this, if you want to do that, you feel me? That's all up to you at the end of the day. The Lord could help you, but at the end of the day, you gotta want it for yourself also. You feel me? Consistency is a huge like word for this year. Consistency. All that stuff that you see on the TV, the Lambs, the Ferraris, the Porsches, the Corvettes, the Trackhawks, everything you see on TikTok, the money spreads, everything, like, how bad do you want that stuff? That's the real question, because I know how bad I want it, and I'm gonna make sure I get it, and I'm gonna continue to grind, and I'm gonna continue to do what I'm supposed to do to get it. It's all about consistency. I'm gonna track what I do each month. I'm gonna track what I do each week. I'm gonna have conversations with my peoples around me at the end of the week. It's basically like a catch up conversation, I would say. But the question is, what are you gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna challenge y'all. I want y'all to put together a schedule. Basically, I want y'all to put together a schedule for how you want your days to go, and try to fill the schedule up. No loose space. You feel me? Because we going up 2025. I want to build a family. I want to build something more than just a YouTube channel. You feel me? I want to build a family-free community, a community. You feel me? Like I said, the richest people in the world, they didn't do it off luck. You feel me? They did it off consistency. They did it off believing in themselves. They did it off believing in themselves. They did it off of struggle. They did it off of pain. They did it off of hurt. It's a lot of things that come into play with consistency. They did it off because they didn't want to stay where they was before that. You got to think about it. Some of these people was working in one-room offices, sleeping in their offices, grinding. That's the definition of a grind. Some people, and then when they got the mansions and got this and got that, you feel me? That's like, you get to look at, like, this is what I worked for. This is what I stayed down until I came up for. This. You feel me? And honestly, it'll make you shed a tear, like, on some real shit. But sometimes you might get thrown off whack because you got a couple things to do, but it's always necessary to figure out the problem of what knocked you off of your consistency, and you got to figure out a way to steer your way back on. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's hard to stay consistent, but it's that urge, it's your goals that you're trying to get to, you feel me? So it's like, you got to stay focused. 2025, it started off real smooth. I'm not gonna say everything is going how I want it to go, because of course there's certain areas that I still need to work on myself. I just created this channel, as y'all can see. I'm trying to get real consistent with this. I got 3 other YouTube channels. I got one monetized, and the other 2 are very close to being monetized, but I actually want to track this channel to see how long it takes me to get monetized on it. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to be consistent with everything I do in life, because that's how I'm going to be successful. And I know if y'all are consistent at what y'all want to do, like, say you want to be a doctor, say you want to be a nurse, say you want to be in the NBA, say you want to be in the NFL, say you want to create medicine to cure people, anything, whatever it is, I know you have to be consistent, and I know you can be consistent. Just stay focused. Watch YouTube videos on your free time. Watch podcasts. Listen to anything that could benefit you. Try to clear up free time in your day, you feel me? Like, try to always fill it in, always have something to do. Stay active, stay focused, because once you stay focused, it's hard to get you off of that, because it's like adrenaline. It's like, it keeps you going. And then you see progress. It's like a progression bar that you see in your head. Name Title Exquisite, you feel me? It's a new channel. I would give y'all an introduction right now, but I'm gonna give y'all one later in the video. Well, a different video. That's just something quick, you feel me? I gotta get used to doing these type of videos, so bear with me, you feel me? But like I said, yeah. Alright, man, it's your boy Title Exquisite, and we out.